Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Yours truly, Angel Got a Gun. Got my buddy here, Raider, who is also known as Rat Trap, because he has a second profile and everything. But we're going to be going over our combined thoughts of the Modern Warfare 3 beta from this past weekend, both of it being open and also closed just for exclusive for PC and or Xbox. All right, so the main thing I was very happy about was that OG minimap being back.
Oh yeah, thank God for that.
Because unfortunately, MW3 and I think 2019 all took that out. Then again, these are games developed by Infinity Ward, so there's always that. A couple of the gripes. Well, there's quite a bit of gripes I actually have. The hit reg registration and the TTK slash 150 health. For me, hit reg was good in some matches and like abysmal in some others. 150 health I don't really agree with, but hey, it's whatever floats the people who like to play core. We don't play core, so
I was gonna say that really won't matter for us, but irregardless, being stuck playing it in the beta, I couldn't name you the amount of times I lost a gunfight because of how high the health was.
yeah, I agree. Hopefully when we get hardcore it'll either be 30, anywhere between 30 to 50 health, which is what we
I was
would
gonna
prefer.
say max of 50 because it's hardcore for a reason. It's supposed to be more realistic compared to playing regular core. Because I got news for you. You shoot somebody in real life, it ain't gonna take half a frickin' mag to drop them.
No, not if you're very accurate with your weapons anyway.
My point.
Um
So adding 150 health, I just don't understand why Sledgehammer,
it's for the
Activision, whoever the hell it
competitives.
was.
It's for the
I just
competitive
don't.
people.
Yeah, other than that, I just don't understand it.
Um, there were some matches that I felt like the aim assist actually wasn't working properly.
No, and I did talk to a few of my other buddies who played the beta as well, and they said similar things, saying that one moment it felt like the aim assist was right where it should be, and then the next moment it was like null and void, like it was non-existent.
Especially when people drop shot you, it just breaks your aim
Oh my
assist.
God.
That is the most
Yeah,
annoying
they
thing.
drop shot you, and it's like they just disappear off your sights, and that really irritated me.
Well, yeah, it's the point of a drop shot is to hurry and get out of your aim assist area. Even if I've noticed when I was like tracking them going down, they still beat me in the gunfight, and I'm sorry,
Hmm.
that shouldn't be happening. I'm sorry, but if you're dropping, the second your character's hitbox slowly gets smaller and smaller and smaller, the aim assist should like increase and just increases the damage going to your head because your body is crossing that line.
I definitely agree with that for sure.
Um, in my opinion, accuracy over damage any day. Like I was hitting five, like 3, 4 headshots on a guy, and
Easily.
all he does is 180 me and drop me in less shots. It's like what is going on
So
here?
one adding on to that, I think my biggest gripe for this crap is the fact that this is a 50-50. Some might agree, some might disagree, but this is just my personal opinion. To put guns in this game that literally have zero recoil off the bat, like bare naked, no attachments, nothing. It's cheating. I hate to sound like to be that guy and say, oh, well, these guns. No, no. You're supposed to have recoil. You're supposed to learn to build your gun to balance out that recoil. And that's what Modern Warfare 2 gave us. That obviously 3 is not going to if they keep it the way it is, or if that was just like for the beta.
I actually kind of hope that they do increase the visual recoil, but not to Modern Warfare 2 levels.
No, 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 God, no.
Like with LMGs, you barely squeeze that trigger. You go 10 rounds in, you're aiming at the sky with no recoil
Right.
control.
Now, if they
I'm
brought it
meaning
in where it's like 50% of what Modern Warfare 2 was, I'd be perfectly fine with that.
and everyone has their own recoil amount that they can
Right.
more than handle.
We
Like
all use
for
things differently. Like some of us use mouse and key, some of us use controller. Obviously, the ones on controller are going to have a better control of the recoil.
eh, to a certain degree, yes, but with this lower
As far as it goes with like
visual
aim assist and
recoil,
stuff like that.
the mouse and key guys actually had a huge advantage
Right.
because they could just constantly just track with their mouse, which is the only thing that in mouse and key I play not inverted. If I were to play anything inverted with a mouse, I'm no.
Now,
just make me not
going
stop
back,
playing.
right, going back to what I was saying, do I agree that the reason that they're doing it like that, the no recoil, is to kind of help the controller players beat out on the PC players? Yes, I can understand why they would do that because it is a proven fact that if you're on PC, you're most likely your aim's going to be a lot better.
Yeah, like for me, I'm on PC, but I'm still using a controller because I
Correct.
have over 10 years experience on controller. It's very tough for me to go from being, actually really competitive ish on controller to being that same level on mouse and key. Like
Like it's going to
a
take you
huge
months to years to get to the same level you are with controller using mouse and key.
exactly. That's why I exclusively just use it for other games. Like games that I don't have the option to run a controller in. Like for example, I can use a controller on Sniper Elite 5, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, like those kind of games.
It's just not as fun though.
I've grown to actually like them on mouse and key.
Right, and I can understand that. Like, same thing for me. I want to make the switch to mouse and key, but am I going to do it like when we're playing with our squad and everything? God, no.
No. That's like you take your time in very specific games, like how I just listed off Breakpoint and Sniper Elite 5. Those games, they build you up to build that confidence of being able to use mouse and key, whether it be in first person or in third.
How your keybinds are, how to maneuver your fingers a lot quicker, because with controller, you're really and truly using a total of maybe 4 fingers.
Yeah, for the most part. Well,
like you're using your 2 thumbs and your 2 index fingers for the most part for the whole game. Your other 3 fingers kind of just sit there unless you have paddles on your bottom of your controller, like
paddles or buttons. Which right now I'm running buttons, and so I'm technically utilizing both my thumbs, my index fingers, and then my middle on both hands, and my ring fingers on both hands. My pinkies literally just hold the controller at this rate. But technically, if you actually think about it, your entire hand is actually still holding the controller. It's just they're just like either at your buttons ready to go, or you're like maneuvering your controller around. Because some people do move their controller around even when they're playing.
Right. The only thing that I say about it is, to me, PC has a huge advantage because your whole hand is moving when you're using the mouse, even though you use 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 fingers. And when you're on your keyboard, your whole hand is being used. All of your 5 fingers are being used.
Yeah, and you have different keybinds. You have WASD, which is typically your movement. You have left shift, left control, left alt. Don't accidentally hit your Windows key. You have tab to pull other stuff up. And you have like
regular $50 controller, nothing fancy. The rest of your hand eventually starts to get numb and starts to fall asleep.
Yeah, and that's why for certain games I play mouse key, other games controllers, so that way I rotate what I'm using to be able to work on mouse and key to be able to get decent enough to use it in a first person shooter like Call of Duty. Like am I probably going to practice with mouse and key in like a private match when the game fully releases? Yes, I'm definitely going to be using mouse and key in the campaign because that's what I did with MW2.
Right, and that's how you learn the best way to do it is through bots or freaking the campaign because it still gives you the same aspects. It's just not as competitive playing the campaign or bots, but it's still going to let you learn how to be quicker.
Exactly, and I full-heartedly agree with that. Um, the spawns in all the
Ah,
modes. Team deathmatch was still kind of flippy, even if you just barely push a spawn. I've noticed, but like in hardpoint domination, like there was times Ace brought it up. I don't know if you watched that video or not, but
I did.
like you don't have a flag because it's owned by the enemy, and then because he was paying attention to the map, he had teammates spawning up in enemy held territory, and he's like, "What is going on?" I think what they were trying to do was trying to get my train of thought, try to see what would happen if like 2 or 3 people of an enemy team spawned up into your territory to try to see what you guys would do to try to like prevent that. But there's no way to prevent it. I remember spawning in on, I don't remember what map it was. I think it was Skid Row, and I don't remember what game mode it was. But I not even 10 seconds after I run out of that said spawn, an enemy spawns in behind me and shoots me in the freaking back. Like, come on, game, you got to do better on your spawns.
Oh no, I 100% agree. The spawns are probably, in my opinion, if they could fix one issue before the full release of the game, because you know they're going to be fixing issues. That's what the beta was meant for.
Yeah,
Is so that the bigger name guys, even guys like us, they might watch this video, they might not, but it's so they can see what the players complain about. Watching all these streamers that I do, Thinned, Ace, Iceman Isaac, uh, Cloaksy, all of those guys, Double Chains, they all have one specific complaint, and that is the spawns.
yeah. The spawns were terrible. That's why I like watching Exclusive, because he goes into detail about all this stuff and noticing all this, and that's why I'm kind of glad he already put several videos about what he thought was good, what he thought was bad. Espresso is another guy I watch. Like, I don't
I've
watch
seen
his
his
streams,
video
but
about it.
I just more so watch his videos. But it's all in all, in general, it's all of that. Like, they're saying things about this. They're trying to make sure like everything gets corrected so for when the game does launch, because Sledgehammer actually does listen to their fan base and listen and prove it.
Oh
Infinity
yeah, the
War the
moment they see
past
a
several
reaction
times
video,
hasn't.
no. The moment they see a reaction video based upon the game they just released, they will watch it immediately because they want to know what is wrong with the game. What do we need to fix? That's why they always give us 30 days before the actual release of the game to test it.
Exactly. I moving forward. Most of the weapons I honestly thought felt really, really, really good. Even though
It was so nice to have the ACR back.
ACR, zero
MCW,
recoil,
whatever it's called. Yeah, no recoil,
as
naked
at
at
base.
that.
I leveled that thing up to like level 3 without putting anything on it.
Same here. I think I
And I
got
was
mine
like,
to
oh,
5, and then I was like, oh crap, I can actually put attachments on this thing. Let me correct myself. I got that thing to level 4 or 5 just using it on the base class.
yeah, same. And then when you get your level high enough to be able to do custom classes and everything, you have at least a little bit of a few items that you could put on it. That was the only gun in the entire beta I actually maxed out.
I maxed out 2. That was that one and the ump.
I was AR maining most of the time
Yeah, I
because I
figured.
knew. But
And then I got close with the. Oh, one of my key things that I'm glad they're bringing back is the one-shot snipers.
yes,
That
I
has
want to
been
see.
missed since 2019. Oh my god.
I miss those one-shot snipers, especially in Warzone.
And to have, I'm gonna be honest about this. I was not a huge fan of the longbow when I first started using it. It just felt off.
It's a bolt action AK. I think it was like a straight pull AK bolt
It was,
style.
but once I started leveling it up and putting attachments that I wanted on it, that thing was a beast.
Yeah, there was a lot of videos. Bams put out a video about the longbow, which I
Like
I
the
like to watch him
longbow,
because he trolls lightheartedly trolls
right?
people, and he like a lot of his videos are actually really good.
What felt so good about the longbow is it kind of gave me the FAL vibes.
Yeah,
from the OG Modern Warfare 2. It kind of gave those vibes.
the other sniper rifle that we had kind of gave me those vibes too, because like once you like level it up, it looks like it had like parts from an FAL actually
So
as parts to put
that
on it.
weapon, yeah, that weapon I found out
Inhibitor,
was,
I think it
yeah,
was.
the inhibitor actually is a variant of the FAL.
It still looks good.
It's a more powerful round that's used in it, though, so it's verified as a sniper instead of a marksman rifle.
Probably 338 at the low side of
That would
sniper
be my
rifle round.
guess. But I come to find myself liking the inhibitor over the longbow because the inhibitor, to me, it hit harder. It
It
dropped
hit
people a lot freaking quicker.
very hard, especially if you got that headshot. It just instantly
For
killed
me,
them.
it was anything above the stomach,
True.
chest and higher. It just dropped them immediately. It didn't matter the distance, and that was what surprised me.
Yeah, and the good thing is when the game does get fully released and everything, we already know several people who are going to be grinding out to find out all the weapon stats. Ace is the
Hmm.
biggest one who does it. Uh, Sim.gg is going to be another one that does it. Another one, Isaac uses it a lot. Besides Sim.gg is another one that does it. Like data mines all the damage and all that stuff. And I, in a way, like I write that stuff down and then I give the information to you to help you build your weapons a little bit
Hmm.
better and whatnot. And it's considering your second profile is probably your highest KD you've ever had in a long time.
In a while, yeah, for sure.
It definitely helps to have someone like me to be able to help you out with building it. And we
Right.
all know I turned the Hemlock into zero recoil. I turned the
Intervention.
Razorback into zero recoil. I turned the Intervention using the audio pack version into probably the quick one of my personal favorite quick scoping sniper rifles in the entire game.
Oh, I agree. It pretty much brought back the original intervention from 2009 quickscoping game.
Oh yeah,
And it
so
just the
dirty.
ADS speed on it now is just ridiculous.
You're welcome.
Yeah, right. As
um,
far as other than freaking the spawns, the recoil control, I think just needs to be up just a little, just enough to where you're still gonna have to put attachments on it to balance it out.
Yeah, a lot of the attachments that I ran into were actually really, really good. All the red dot sights do not harm your ADS speed. That was something
No,
that
not at all.
Sledgehammer mentioned. I'm very glad for that. But I think the bigger sights might, so anything like above like a 4 time, might actually start hurting your ADS a little bit.
I think
But
it's not just the ADS. I think it also might affect the recoil a little bit because you're further zoomed in. So obviously that pop up is going to be a little harder.
yeah, to a point. Um,
And then the health. Other than those three things, in my personal opinion, the only other complaint that I have is OP guns already.
Well, it's a beta. They only give us a limited amount of weapons to be able to work with. Like, if they were
I know,
fully
but
to release everything, it would be
mhm,
a completely different story. Like, we would
which is
probably
what I'm
would have found
hoping for
another.
because in my
I
personal
like a mixed
opinion,
meta.
the ACR was not too strong, but it was just strong enough.
Yeah,
That UMP 45, whatever it's called now, the striker, that thing needed a nerf
it
bad.
needs a small nerf, not too huge, not too small.
No.
Like you want a moderate nerf, not to destroy the weapon and make any of the other SMGs better, but you
All
want to
I
be
think it
able
needs is
to
like a
balance
small.
all of the SMGs throughout the
Mhm.
carryover
Right.
and
I think it just
into
needs a small a damage nerf. Not a big one, just a small one,
yeah,
because that thing hits like a freaking AR.
yeah, and it's firing 45 ACP,
My
which is
point. So
surprisingly
it's,
actually supersonic in this game.
yeah, that's what shocked me. Oh shit.
What's
Oh
up, Pep?
shit. What's up?
Someone decided
Tell
to
up
join
to.
the doing a recording for YouTube,
Oh.
giving our opinions on Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, I could give you my opinion on it. That feels just like a remaster Modern Warfare 3.
With some better
Did you have
movement.
any huge complaints about it? Like anything about it that you wish they would change?
Uh, I don't think I could really make any real complaints about it, except for it feels like the same Modern Warfare 3 2008. 18, so I didn't see no real difference. It's fast paced, just like it used to be.
The biggest complaints we had were the TTK.
It was
Well,
150
yeah,
health
that's gonna
versus
be
100.
everybody, because when you do get one of those kills, it's weird. It doesn't work
Oh,
exactly.
that's another complaint that I had was the sound that it makes when you get a kill.
Yeah, the hit marker sounds were kind of
Ugh.
They
funky.
sounded like
Like an arcade, like that. Yeah, like that two-person arcade shooter game that everyone played when they go to the arcade. That's what it sounded like to me. Like you go back to the hit markers from, ka-ching, from Cold War, and the hit markers that we get from the original Modern Warfare 3. It didn't sound anything like that.
Right.
No, not really. Most of the attachments are actually pretty good. I would like to see a slight user interface improvement.
I could agree with that.
Are y'all playing anything right now or no?
No, we're just hanging out in Discord doing this recording.
Okay.
And then probably gonna play MW2.
Actually, it's doing an update right now.
Shouldn't take you long.
And then the perks need a little bit more of a balancing, I think. Teammate footsteps with the bone connection headset were loud.
Oh my god.
Ghost needs a slight buff to where if you stand still to call anything in, it should still technically keep you hidden. Because it was like a not even exclusive one over it, and was like you stop and just calling like your basic UAV, and not even like as soon as you press the button to activate the UAV, your ghost gets deactivated because you're not moving.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, if you're calling in a kill streak, then yes, the ghost should be active. But if you're just sitting still using ghost with a sniper, you should be popping up on that UAV ping like you don't even have ghost.
Exactly. High alert wasn't using.
They need to lower the scope glints,
or just take him completely away, because that's kind of annoying.
So I only played it for about 2 days. So I couldn't really get a good feel for it because it felt like it was just the old Modern Warfare 3. And I just felt the same.
That's why most people are just calling it a $70 DLC.
It's not even a $7 DLC. It's a $7 robbery. It shouldn't even be $70. It should be $45.
Yeah, I agree. Max of 50.
They didn't take that much effort to do a lot of copy and pasting, and it's literally the same damn maps they had.
No,
before.
and that's what bothered me is you're gonna make us pay basically full price for a brand new game that really and truly all you did was add a couple of different versions of perks and then you just remastered everything else.
That's really it. That's what
So
Activision, Call of Duty, them do.
Yeah, price wise, in my opinion, it should have been like like 45 for the base model and then like 60 if you wanted the vault. But I agree with Pepper on that the price is just, I don't agree with the price.
That's the reason why they did the price, is because it took them 2 years to come up with a new map and to add back fast-paced mode and slide canceling. So
and reload canceling.
And reload canceling.
It's because Infinity Ward didn't listen to us. That's the thing. Infinity Ward has literally stopped.
For 2 out.
Infinity Ward has not listened to us for like the past 3 releases of their specific game. Sledgehammer,
That's why everyone prefers the Black Ops games,
which is done by Treyarch, and Sledgehammer actually listens to their players. Infinity Ward, they don't care. They'd rather pump out all these over-the-top freaking skins like Groot and like some of these other skins that they've been releasing that aren't military tactical.
They're not COD related, no.
They're not COD related.
For
Granted,
example,
yes,
they got
Activision.
Skeletor.
Yes, that's a little annoying. But that was the
Skeletor. They brought in
licensed.
Helsing.
I mean, I think most of these guys are actually owned by Activision now, which is technically now owned by Microsoft.
Right.
So in a way, it's a good thing. In a way, it's
And then
bad.
you add all these stupid things like Whisker and Tango. Why do we want around looking like a bunch of kitty cats?
Or bunny rabbits.
Oh my god, don't get me started on those. Or a fat ass clown from fucking Spawn.
Doom, Spawn, freaking feels like the same thing to me some half the freaking time.
Sometimes, yes.
But yeah, like for me, it does feel like a DLC which has features that we've always wanted to be back.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, yes,
But
am I
like
actually
Pepper
happy to be playing on maps that we have not touched in over 10 years? Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. But like Pepper said, this thing is basically Modern Warfare 2 2009 and Modern Warfare 3 from 2000 what 12
11.
or 11 just put into one game and made one big game. That's all they did.
With 2019 reload cancel and slide cancel.
Yeah. I think what took them so damn long is they were so worried about freaking Warzone.
Which because it's their new baby and that's all they really care about. Realistically.
And I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be playing that freaking.
I don't like Warzone.
I'm gonna be playing that freaking zombies mode a lot.
Yeah, the DMZ style zombies mode. I'm glad they're changing DMZ into that.
Yeah, because no
The thing
longer.
is, I feel they're gonna do this in about 3 months. What they're gonna do is add DMZ with the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 together and charge another price just to have it together, which is stupid as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well, DMZ was free to play. Warzone's free to play, so it's going to be kind of hard for them to change DMZ up under a price tag game.
Don't put it past them.
Anything
Anything they can do to make a quick buck.
Well, look at all the people who spend a shit ton of money just for all these skins. That's who they use their analytics on to figure out what people want. And I'm sorry, I don't want to run around in a fat ass clown or,
Or a rabbit.
Or cat or, some of the other stupid shit that they have. I'm the type of person that wants to run a tactical look character. So like your base.
That's the one that runs Zombie Ghost. Zombie Ghost.
I stopped using him actually. That's only for private match. Realistically.
Still funny how he talks and he doesn't have a jaw.
Yeah, because his jaw is broke. But still, like, regardless of that, the price point is a little way too steep. And again, this is coming from somebody who already pre-ordered the Vault Edition because I wanted the new weapons. I wanted that dual weapon vault for when multiplayer hits. It could be all taken from very specific points of view and everything. So that's my
for sure.
My kind of thought about it was price point's a little steep. It's giving us the really cool part that I do like is that it is giving us the weapons from MW3, and it's that all that stuff is moving into the new game.
I will agree. That's one thing I'm glad they're doing. That way you don't lose your progress on this game.
Yeah. Which I'll probably still
keep
keep MW2, but it's probably going to die off anyway, which means that more and more bots and whatnot will be getting on the game. That means it'll be easier for me to finish off this plat chow, and once I get polyatomic for a couple of weapons, I'm going to be done. I don't want to grind out all the way up to Orion because I have a life.
Correct.
I don't want to spend,
We all do. Even Pepper has a life.
Spend like a full month just grinding out all these weapons just to get whatever the max camo is going to be, which I think was leaked already, which I really don't care. I didn't even watch it, didn't even pay attention to it. Because for me,
that being said, some people
gold.
Don't understand that these big name streamers, guys like Tim the Tatman, Nick Merckx, the bigger name guys, they don't camo grind for shit.
Yeah, Rally
they
does, but he's
and they buy
medium
the
small.
camos.
Or they just pay
they'll hire
someone to
somebody.
grind hire somebody to grind out their camos for them, just so that way they have them.
Exactly. They don't actually do it like us regular people do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have what 41, 42 weapons plat. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I don't see the need to have all weapons polyatomic or Orion. Just get the ones that you want
Exactly.
to where you need it to be able
And
to get.
move on.
And then just move on. And just continue to play the game. Have fun with it. That's the whole point of us playing these games, is for us to have fun. Not for us to sit
Yes,
here
but
and
nobody looks at
grind
it that
out.
way.
Unfortunately not. It's just to sit here and just grind out camo after camo after camo after camo after camo just to get this high one early on in the game life cycle. Come on, man. Like, Rallied actually grinded out Orion. Iceman Isaac grinded out Orion. But most of the other
And
people
as far as the
probably
camos
don't.
go, I hope they continue with how MW2 did it, where you get 4 base camos and then you can go for gold.
Yeah. But please,
Not like MW
no
2019
hit.
did, where you have to get over 100 camos per gun just to get gold.
That was annoying.
And then still wouldn't have like Plat, Poly, or Orion, whatever, Obsidian, whatever the fuck they were.
That one was gold plat. I don't. Damascus.
I think it went, yeah,
Damascus and then Obsidian.
Right.
Obsidian did look really good on very
I'll give them
specific
credit,
weapons.
they did look decent.
But still, like, four challenges. But please do not put hipfire sniper rifle kills on any of the snipers.
I still can't believe they put that on the
Or-
CPR in this game.
Or marksman
Not the fucking
rifles.
MSR.
Anything that is you literally have to be ADSing for, do not put a hipfire kill challenge on the weapon. I don't mind mounted. I don't mind prone, even though I don't really go prone that often. But like
Right.
shotguns, hipfire, one-shot kills, obviously, because there was a really powerful freaking shotgun in that beta. Might kind of want to get because that tack stance with that pump action shotgun. Because I saw someone doing it. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Or just do like tactical stance camo grind. That would actually be kind of worth it because it is incorporated into the game. Like, use stuff that's actually incorporated into the game for you to actually go for those camos. Like tack stance, mounted, prone, crouched, hipfire for shotguns, SMGs, ARs, and your battle rifles. I got a few hipfire kills with that Bass B, which was technically in the tack stance.
Right.
Which those, in my opinion, those should technically count as hipfire kills, even though it is a form of ADSing. But oh well, we're not the people who built the game. They're gonna have their camo challenges. If there's hipfires for sniper rifles, that is a guaranteed weapon. I will not be having gold or higher.
Up, bud? What you trying to do?
Yeah, so.
You animal donuts?
Mm-mm.
You ate all the motherfuckers up, huh? That's why your stomach be hurting. What you got under the bed?
What? Nothing. I got no staff to get anything right now.
You got no stamps no more? Damn, no shit.
Got
Well, we got like shit. I had 20 last time, but I know I'm probably like 15 now. So we out of food and shit in there. Damn. I got to get treasure or something. And then shit, last time I checked, it was 17.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was still my thoughts on the beta. I liked it overall.
Overall, I think it's going to turn out to be a decent game.
And that we're getting what did they say, like 3 maps every single season that are brand new?
Mm-hmm. They're just starting with the 16 maps from Modern Warfare 2009 and just giving us 3 new maps every season, which is something they
That's
don't really
fine.
do.
that is fine with me. I'm actually happy about that. I like and I miss those old maps, so I'm gonna play quite a bit of those older maps. I don't know what map I'm gonna use for warming up. Probably Rust.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna either be Rust or Quarry for me.
Oh, I wish that map was actually in the beta instead.
Same.
Like bait. I
Like
wish
why Estate? Why Estate?
probably because
Should
they
have put
wanted
like
to test it.
Terminal or something, one that was popular back in the day.
I don't think you would want to get spawn trapped in the bookstore in at Terminal.
That's true. That's always where B flag was.
Uh-huh. I remember that. I remember that. It was worded. It got either better or worse in MW3, but I love Terminal in both those games. And then Terminal returned in, I think, Infinite Warfare.
I think so.
I don't think it returned in any other game. Rust obviously returned in MW 2019. Didn't return in MW 2.
Unfortunately, that means you know what other map we're getting? Shipment.
I really hope we don't get Shipment back. But all the people who want to grind all their camos out, who want to grind out all their camos, are gonna be wanting Shipment immediately. Give us Shipment because we can't grind out our guns because we don't have Shipment. We need high kill games to level our weapons are.
Leave Shipment out of the rotation in normal play and give it its own playlist.
Exactly. Shipment, Shoot House, those were literally the top 2 maps that were in 2019 and MW2 for camo grinding. Like keep those, like keep that playlist 24/7, regardless of what happens.
Right.
Granted, yeah, the long shots need to be on all maps, but if they do the long shot challenge thing, I'm fine with that. Just run something that will give you, you know, the range readout like that X10 Angel sight that I love to run on most of my weapons when I'm going for that challenge.
The one sniper scope.
I don't remember which sniper scope you're actually talking about, but I think I do. I don't fully remember, but all I know is that there are some. I'm just happy that we're getting a lot of the stuff ported over. But still, like, regardless, I'm actually kind of happy for this game to be coming out because, one, it'll give us all something to play and grind out and everything, have a little bit more fun again. I definitely know for a fact I'm not going to be one of those guys that's going to be slide canceling everywhere because I don't like doing that. I'll slide, but I'm not going to slide cancel everywhere.
The Raptor FM40.
Raptor FM40?
It's a sniper version of the X10 Angel.
Oh, you pulled up the game?
It's a sniper scope. Yeah. Well, I'm in the game right now because I know we're going to be playing after.
True. That site I like. There's just a lot of sites and whatnot. But still, regardless, you know, it's still... I have medium hopes for the multiplayer side when it actually comes out. Campaign, I can't wait to play it. I do too. That is going to be one fun-ass campaign.
I agree.
And then with the open world missions that you have, following the cinematic storyline, I hope that those open world ones are actually co-op. That would that should be the best part about it, is having at least 1 or 2 more players, kind of like how we had the raids with this game, which I played all 4 of them. I enjoyed all 4. It was kind of fun, kind of frustrating all at the same time because they're designed to be a little frustrating. But once you get the hang of it and everything, they actually play really, really, really well, and they help continue the story of where the campaign left off. But all right, guys, this video is already pushing 40 minutes long. That is concluded my thoughts of the game, and most likely Raiders as well.
Yes, it does.
All right, guys, so that's going to conclude this video. I'll get this edited as much as I possibly can and try to get it out at ASAP. Just kind of depends. But regardless of that, this is Angel Got a Gun and Raider. We'll see you guys either in our next streams or in the next video. Peace out.